Do 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 do. Oh, he's back. Elvis is back. Oh my word. Hey, good morning, everybody. Shamay is here. Shamay. Wow. Fresh off her tour with Mr. Bigelow, Mr. Black Bigelow. Shamay and Black Bigelow went all over New Jersey looking at strange things. Hey, Tim M. Doxy's here. I like his little emojis. Hi, Janice. Good morning, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I got some big news for you. You want some big news? The ice machine has been fixed. I got my ice back. Ice. Yeah, we have a building maintenance man that came by yesterday, and he said, "Oh, you're frozen up." Apparently, the water supply to the ice machine maker there in the Friggy-Poo was frozen up. There was a leak in it, and it caused it to freeze up. So he had another valve down in his little supply closet, I guess because they got these fridges all over the building, and came back up and put the hairdryer on it for a while and got the ice off and put the little new tube in, and now we're back in business, baby. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Sue. How are you doing? Good morning. Yes, so yeah, what do I say? Elvis is back. I did a video this morning. He's got his got some other channel up. It's a new channel or something because I had to sub to it. I did sub to it because I want to keep up to date on what he's doing. And apparently he had a little run-in with the copper doodles again. People like to call. I don't know, man. I don't know. No, I will not do any ice chewing on the show today. I've got my tea here. My mornings are warmy drinks. Okay, I like my warmy drinks. I don't start doing the ice stuff till about noon. Oh, the ghost pepper sauce. Where is that? Where did I put that? Hold on a second. Let me get. I gotta. It's in the box there. Hold on. I got to get the ghost pepper sauce out. Hold on. I know I put it in this box here, but it's full of stuff. I don't know where it is. It may be in the kitchen. I may have taken it and put it in the kitchen too. I don't know. Where is the ghost pepper sauce? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, again. Is this it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. What else do we? Oh, we got the whistle. I like the whistle. And the zap. Yeah, oh, and I got this. I got to show you this too. Okay, now I'm prepared. Anyway, there it is. And what it says on the back, and it's got a warning on the back, okay? And again, the warning says, keep away from eyes, children, pets, not for people with heart or respiratory problems. And now I am constantly having a drippy thing in my. I get this in the fall. I don't know, man. You know, I'm gonna pour a little drop of this one of these days and do a like that. But it's like, you know, it scares me to read that on there. You know, I guess if you eat this and die, you can't sue them because it's got the warning on the back. But I don't know. Or somebody else can test it for me. All right. Don't spill your tea. Where's my tea? Where did I even put my tea? Oh, my tea's over there. My tea. Good morning, RS. I was just chatting with him on the telephone. He is having a really good breakfast. Oh, my goodness. Hi from Albuquerque. Yeah, right. Albuquerque, New Jersey. Don't know if you can stay, Janice. Oh, well, you got your plans for Saturday. Saturday is often a big shopping day for people. They got to get out to the Wally World or the Target-y place and do their shopping. Yeah, ghost prepper sauce. Yes, that's right. I could give some of this away. I don't know. You want to auction it off? I mean, again, thank you, Mark H, for doing this, but it's just when I read that, it kind of scares me. I don't know. Warning: you could have a heart attack if you eat this stuff. Just wanted to say hi from the 8-Ball last week. I have achieved 601 subs. That's great. Good for you, Janice. Anyway, Noreen. I always think of that song. What is that Dolly Parton song? Noreen. Get your gun. What is that? What is that? Jolene. That's Jolene, isn't it? Jolene. I always think, every time I see Noreen, I think of that Jolene. Noreen. That's like her theme song. We should have theme songs for all the moderators. I don't know what would the Doxy's theme song be? What would the Shamay's theme song be? But I know what Noreen's would be. Noreen. My sister's best friend in high school was named Noreen. Wow, I don't know a lot of Noreens. I know a lot of Sandys. For some reason, there's a gazillion Sandys in my life. But the Doxner, yes, I'm late. Hold my paycheck. Oh my, what paycheck? Well, good morning, everybody. How are you today? Hi from, Oregon's having a terrible time. I heard on the news last night, they said 10%. That's a lot. 10% of the people in Oregon have been ordered to leave their homes and evacuate. That's really scary. I mean, I've been through a lot of things in my life. I've been through, moderate sized hurricanes. I've been through bad thunderstorms, ice storms, snowstorms. I've been through a few very minor earthquakes. But I don't think I've ever had a big fire problem. I've never lived in an area where they had big fires. No, I do know in the Washington, D.C. area, sometimes they'll get a fire up in the mountains, like Shenandoah Mountains near Luray or something, and we'll get some light smoke from that. You'll see But in D.C., the weather, the air is always terrible. I mean, the pollution from the cars and stuff, so you hardly notice the difference. On a hot summer day, you'll just get that ozony, dirty air. That's right. The slide whistle. I'm thinking of putting this in between all the segments in my show. I'm going to wake up the neighbors. They're not going to like that. Anyway, Jessica M., nice to see you here. The warning is just hype. It probably is, but, it's scary. It scares me. If you eat this, you might get a heart attack. You might have respiratory failure. I'm sure it will clean my sinuses. Yes. Anyway. Good morning. My sister's best. Yeah. Okay, Mark. Mark H. The drip in your throat, 2 generic Claritin a day, got rid of mine under doctor's supervision. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just against taking a lot of those sinusy drugs. Just make you feel like you're in a cloud or I don't like that feeling. I've taken them before, and I do not like. I'd rather have the little drip than have the feel like my head's in a plastic bag or something. But Claritin, it's clear, right? It doesn't give you that head in a bag feeling. Have I subscribed to Steve Wall's new channel? No, Sue. What is this new channel? Tell me about it. Oh, you forgot about Little House in the Road. Yeah. Sung by Dolly Parton. That's right. Jolene. Somebody plays that like slow speed. Jolene. You can see that. It has you can play it. It almost sounds like a man singing it. It's not bad, actually, Snarky Bear. Good morning, gentle persons. Nice to see you here. Some new people here today. I haven't seen Snarky Bear before. Renegade Ramblin' Van. Hello from Texas. How's everything going down there? Hard to tell the difference between Portland and the forests. Yeah, they were saying those fires were coming right up into the Portland metro area there. Yeah, that's really scary. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. It looks like it looks like the apocalypse. You go through Northern California and Oregon, it looks like the apocalypse is happening, man. It's scary. Hey, Mark Funky Jones. How are you doing? Doxy knows what? What does the Doxy know? Hashtag block Rod. What? No, we like Rod. Hey, Brian, how are you doing? Betty Smith. How are you doing, Betty? How's everything in Minnesota? I was watching Living Free Mike the other day. It looks like it's starting to get cold up there already. He was kind of all wrapped up in a jacket, said it's going down cold at night already. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at our long-range forecast here in western North Carolina, and we're down in the 80s for a while. It looks like it's all 70s and 60s and kind of a lot of clouds. So beautiful so far. Glendale, Arizona. Where's that, Renee? Is that near Phoenix? Free to travel. Morning, Dave. Got some competition tonight with Up Periscope. Oh, what that movie, Up Periscope? What is that movie? Is that TCM? What is that movie? It sounds familiar. Up Periscope. I might have. Let me see. Let me just Google that here. That's a good movie. Oh, James Gardner. Right. That's a good movie. Is that on TCM tonight? Yeah, I'll have to watch that. I know that Leapers movie on some of the movies on Svengoolie are not the greatest. I often do that. I'll say, okay, everybody, let's go watch the Svengoolie movie, and then I go watch TCM or something. My song might be by Toto. Hold the line. The love doesn't always come on time. What was that? Africa. Wasn't that the rain down in Africa? Is that Toto? I think that's Toto. Making our way towards North Carolina. Renegade Ramblin' Van. Ooh. Cooling off. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look particularly sunny the next week. It looks like some clouds and doesn't look like heavy rain, but it looks like some showers and stuff, They got all these tropical storms now that are coming across the Caribbean, and then they're either going to go into the Gulf or come up the coast. And it looks like just kind of a dankish pattern here for the Southeast. It's like a local Aussie TV channel. Oh. Doxy isn't telling what he knows. Military training. If he tells you, he has to know you. Doxy does have military training. That's right. He can figure things out. 6 tropical storms in the Atlantic, including Tropical Storm Renee and Tropical Storm Paulette. At least 3 of the systems are expected to become hurricanes. That's right. I saw one of them is going to hit like southern Florida, then go back into the Gulf, and then may hit again, like one of those double landfall things. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's the problem with Jamie. If he's going to have the van build, I can't see him having the van build in October if he's just now clearing the land. I can't see that happening. He was going to do it right in North Georgia there, near, what is it called? Blue Ridge, North Georgia, near there. It's way up in North Georgia in the mountains. And, it could very, very easily this time of the year, you get one of those tropical storms that comes up the coast and then just dumps a lot of rain. It could be very wet. The nice thing about having it in Arizona, in especially October, November, is it is it's going to be pretty dry. Although it could be pretty smoky too this year. I don't know. You don't hear too much about the fires hitting Southern California. LA doesn't look to be too bad from it, but the Northern California is where they're having the worst of it, I think. You are a spook in the military. That's right. Stolen pallor. James Vanville could be a Mudfest. Well, that could be fun, the Mudfest van build. They could have mud wrestling. How about that? Okay, here's a good question for you. Which nomads would you like to see get in a mud wrestling match? Okay, we all know you want to see Morgan. Okay, Morgan and who? If we have to have let's imagine now it's October, it's raining, Jamie's having the van build, it's all muddy. Morgan is there, Unstoppable Morgan is there. And it's all muddy. She's all muddy. And now who's she going to mud wrestle with? Who would you like to see Morgan mud wrestle with? Who would you like to see, male or female? Some of you guys would probably like to see 2 women mud wrestling, right? So anyway, Ziggy with it. How are you doing? Woodstock. Yeah, they could do Woodstock. They could have some bands there, mud wrestling. I think it could be a lot of fun. Put the at. Yeah, I don't know. Put the at sign before the person's name, right? SaturDAVE, go frugal. Yeah, I liked your video there about making ice. You put it in a bottle, put it in one of those plastic water bottles, and then cut the bottle open. Then I got my ice. Our ice machine has been fixed. The maintenance man. See, now we live in an apartment, so the apartment complex owns the fridge. We don't own it, so the guy came by, was very good. In about 45 minutes, had the ice machine working again. So we got our ice back. Yeah. But Glenda Sully, you want to see? Oh man, Catherine, you want to see Glenda Sully wrestle Morgan in the mud? Oh my God, nobody. Morgan versus Camo Dave. Morgan and Mikey. Morgan and Mikey would be good. Mike likes to take his shirt off. Living Free Mike. I think Morgan and Mike would be a kind of a fun romp in the mud. Maybe we'll get surprise guest Dave. Dave, the guy that she was dating or staying with, whatever you want to call it. Mud wrestling, yeah. Morgan and the Doxinator would like that. I don't know if the Doxinator would survive that. He'd get his heart rate up too much, and that might be the end of the Doxinator if he was mud wrestling with the Morgan. I would worry about him. We should have an ambulance. So you could have the Campulance man. He lives in an ambulance. Well, the Campulance man, they're standing by. So if anybody gets hurt in the mud wrestling, they could be taken off the hospital in Chattanooga or something. In this corner, we have Morgan in the red corner, green corner. In the red corner, we have Hobo Tech. Well, no, we can see Hobo Tech and Heidi wrestling. They're kind of a couple. That might be kind of funny. Unstoppable Morgan and Wonder Hussy. I think Unstoppable Morgan would win that one. I just think she looks like she's pretty strong. Doesn't Morgan look like she's pretty strong? Elvis and NF. Elvis would pick up NF. You just pick him up and walk around like this. I wouldn't want to get in a wrestling match with Elvis. Guess the turtle people got caught in the snow. They were up at 10,000 feet in Colorado with Mike and Stephanie there. So I don't know. I don't know how long that snow is going to stay around. Hey, Bounder Back Roads, how are you doing? Rosie versus Aja. That would be good. That's a good one, Mark. I like that. I think that they're probably fairly well matched. Rose, that's right. Wonder Hussy's got, right. Wonder Hussy is a thinner, smaller person, I think, but she's toned up, so she don't underestimate her, right, Noreen? Hey, Seniors for Weed. Seniors for Weed, how are you doing? Yeah, we want to see Aja. I think Aja would be pretty good. That would be good. Aja and Morgan, why not? Dave, Oregon is roasted, terrible destruction. I know, Ziggy. I know I said that. Eddie Van Halen is the guitar guy. It was David Lee Roth and those other singers they had in the band. I know. I cringed when I saw that this morning. Eddie Van Halen didn't sing. I'm not that stupid. Line Screw 1 and CRVL. That would be a good mud wrestle. I think Line Screw 1 would finally get over his obsession. Yeah, Itchy Boots is still in Iceland. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying her little romp around Iceland there. Yeah, it's a pretty small place though. I like her in a big country. She needs to be in Siberia or something. She should do Siberia. Why not? Siberia in winter on her motorcycle. I think that would be good. Unstoppable Morgan jumped her relay and got her vehicle started the other day. That's right. And I think she had help online, right? She was doing a live stream trying to get her vehicle. The solenoid was doing something weird. Yeah. Morgan and Aja. We could have Morgan and Morgan, the two Morgans. Unstoppable Morgan, and then that Morgan that NF is the tall Morgan, and then I don't know. Angela, we could have Angela M. and Morgan. The bird has landed. Morgan and Itchy Boots. No. Morgan and Camo Dave, yeah. Camo Dave versus Slim Potato Head. That would be interesting. I don't know. It's hard to tell how tall Slim Potato Head is. It's hard to tell people how tall they are when they're on YouTube, and you don't have other people to compare them to, you know. Slim Potato is one of those guys that's either very tall or very short. You know, when you see him in person, you often see that, oh, I pictured you much taller. And when you don't see somebody with other people, it's very hard to tell how tall they are. It's like me. It's like Adam the Woo. I watch Adam the Woo, and when he's not around other people, he doesn't look like a particularly tall guy, but he is. They didn't get caught. Everyone else left. They knew it was snowing. They waited to stream it. Yeah, they didn't get caught in it. They knew it was going to snow up there in the mountains of Colorado for like a week ahead of time. Jimmy and Jimmy. Jimmy the hobo and Wandering Jimmy. Morgan and a kangaroo. Dave, Camo Dave, Camp Dave versus Dan Bell. Oh, no, I don't want to. No, I don't even want to go there. Oh, all he does is have to like roll over on me and I'll be squashed. I find it's a major thing that Norley is now camping sometimes instead of 100% hotels and hostels. I do notice that, Ziggy. Well, she's up in parts of Iceland where it is, she's not right near a lot of the hostels. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I mean, that's cool. I think maybe she got a free tent or something and she has to show it off. Adam and Jacob. That would be good. 80s Vince for you. The mud wrestling at the Van Build in North Georgia in October. Adam the Woo and Carpetbagger Jacob. That would be funny. Elvis and Sasnak. That would be a good one, Brian. Yes. I think Sasnak, the mustache. He has the advantage. Slim mentioned his height in one of his videos. Can't recall what he said. Yeah, he's probably pretty tall. He looks kind of tallish. Wandering Jimmy. Oh, not Wandering Jimmy. Camo David Sheldon the turtle. Bill M would pay to wrestle Morgan. Oh, yeah. I know a lot of guys that would do that. I think Doxner's already paid her, but he's still waiting to do the wrestling, huh? Ronnie says, Unstoppable Morgan was streaming live on YouTube and she took some suggestions and got her vehicle running. Yes, yeah, I heard about that. I didn't see the video, though. My Doxner watches everything for me. I don't do any, I take an hour to put my videos together and then I just go hop, skipping, and jumping around the woods and the forests all day. And then I come back and I have a 5-minute conversation with my Doxinator. Do this, cover that. Okay, goodbye. The thing is this, okay, when the other day when I said I take an hour to make my videos, that's the time it takes me to make the videos. It's not the time it takes me to watch YouTube, okay? I don't think watching YouTube is a job, okay? Watching YouTube is just what I do all day. I watch it in the morning, I watch it in the middle of the day, I watch it at night. Sometimes if I can't sleep, I get up. I just like to watch YouTubers, okay? And then it goes in my head, and then I take an hour and make a video. And what I do in my videos, I mean, I'm right most of the time. I get things wrong every now and then. Oh, no, he's not in Utah, he's in Colorado. Or, oh, no, they're not in Spokane, they're in Walla Walla. Stuff like that, But most of my stuff, I'd say 94.682% of my stuff is pretty accurate. And you watch the news, and that's pretty good. I don't think too many news people would have a 94.286% accuracy rate. I think there are just some people out there that are just really shut-ins. They're just going crazy. Go out and get some fresh air. Go change your vape. Go get some new vaping stuff. Maybe something a little more potent. Kenny and Sheldon. Now there we go. Camper van Kenny. And mud wrestling with I don't know. Felix. Is Felix still around, his old buddy? I love how Adam says he's stepping away from Disney videos, then he ties Disney to his videos. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think Adam is just, I like Adam. Again, I met him a couple years ago. I just think he's run out of steam. The guy's just plain run out of steam. You know, you do see these channels out of steam, out of content, out of the woo. It's sad. There's so many cool things Adam could do. I mean, it's a big country. It's a big world. Why doesn't Adam the Woo go to Hawaii or something? Go to Canada. Go to Mexico. Go to Europe. Why Adam the Woo in Europe? Hey, you know, why doesn't Adam the Woo go to Japan? And, you know, I realize the pandemonium lockdown, the pandemic lockdown. But Adam, there's so many cool things in the world for him to be doing. Why does he just sit on his butt in Los Angeles and doesn't leave it? I don't know. You know, go do something fun. You know, just get on the road and drive across the country again. Those are cool videos. Just go to little towns. You know, Dave versus Wandering Jimmy. I don't want to hurt Wandering Jimmy. He seems so sensitive. You know, I'm sorry. Did I make you cry? Casey Roman versus the Nomadic Movement chick. Yeah. Or Casey Roman versus Allie from Trenton Alley. That would be interesting. I'd like to, me and Trent. I think me and Trent would be we could mud wrestle. Dave's locked and loaded in St. Louis. The Nomadic Fanatic neighbor. Yeah. Ronnie Braun also, she got some money too, I imagine. Yes, she did. She did quite well. Wandering Jimmy. Well, he could be Wondering Jimmy. He does wonder a lot. Hey, Code Cheese, how are you doing? Pretty pathetic. Okay, let's see who else is here. Diesel Max. RV Butterfly. It's, again, let's see. Essential Filth. Put a Camo Dave sticker on Morgan's clam bake. Brian, how you doing? Are you still in the hospital? I hope you're out. Dave, do you consider yourself an international YouTube celebrity? Yes, I do, Lex Broken. I am much, much bigger than Elvis. You know, the scary thing about Elvis, I think, you think that's a funny shtick he's doing where he talks about I'm the king and you have to pay your taxes and all that other stuff. You think it's funny shtick. Well, the scary thing about that is I think he really thinks that. I really think he really thinks he's a giant. He always does that when someone calls the police on him. Do you know who I am? I'm a big YouTube celebrity, and I've got 282 people watching me right now. You know, give the Camo store some thumbs up. We got 96 in the chat and 14. That's right. Click on the up arrow there, the little thumbs up. If you want to throw a few super chat bucks at me, I will not argue with you. My channel is a free one. I want to shout out to Jessica in Centerville, Virginia. She sent me a request for some stickers, and she sent me some stickers of her own. So there's what she sent me. See, they're called they're the Philly Pride flag, the Trang Pride flag. TRANG. I don't know. The trans. That's the trans pride flag. We watch a lot of transgender people here on the Camo Dave channel who are nomads. Thank you, Jessica. So Centerville, Virginia. That's right near where I used to live, down there in Route 50, and it's right in between. It's right in between Fairfax and Manassas. Centerville. Yeah, I used to have a really cool used bookshop there. What was that called? I can't remember. They used to have a really cool used bookshop there. They sold a lot of DVDs and stuff there at the big shopping center, right at 28 and 29 and 66. I am a YouTube celebrity, yes. Diesel Max, that's what I say to the girlfriend. All I have to do is watch Dave's channel, and I will keep up on all the newest news from BOYT. That's right. You don't have to watch, like Dave and Doxy watch 800 different videos a day. Chips and curry sauce here. Tool Morgan is cute on the outside, but not so reliable under the hood. Go to Disneyland Japan. I would like to see Adam do some of the Disneylands in the other places. I know the one in France and the one in Japan. Now, granted, it's hard to travel right now, but things are gradually opening up. But I would like to see him do some other things. Yeah, you know, why the same Orlando, and you know, at least Disneyland is still closed, right? I heard about Dave in Timbuktu, number 2. Wow. I'd pay $500 to watch Nomadic Fanatic wrestle. Yeah. Yeah, you know, he's a shortish guy and I'm a shortish guy, so I think we'd be probably age-wise, though, he has the advantage, and he's probably got, I don't know, I think he'd be pretty good as a wrestler. Thank you. We got a super chat finally. Oh, I feel so good. I feel so good. Brian Rutherford. Brian Rutherford, not in Columbus, Ohio. Brian Rutherford, who's not in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you so much. I got strong armed by the Doxinator. Support the Camo Nation. Oh, good. I got my Doxinator. He's strong arming people. He's kicking people in the knees. Nearly 400,000 people have signed a petition to remove film Cutesies from Netflix amid backlash. Different themes. Oh my goodness! Of you know what? The P word. We're not that P word, but the other P word. I just finished watching the first season of Away with Hilary Swank on Netflix, and I was very disappointed with it. I did a quick review in my video this morning. I don't know, for a space mission. Oh, it's a space mission to Mars. And there's so many things wrong with it. I don't even want to get started on all the things wrong with it. They're in this like spaceship that is so spacious. Now, no one's going to build a spaceship that's spacious. That's just a waste of space. You know, it's going to be a cramped little spaceship like the space station. First off, it was this beautiful, spacious space station with high ceilings and beautiful ambiance. And then they pick this crew, which is, you know, there's a Chinese lady and a Russian dude. He's older. He's got eye problems. They pick Hilary Swank, who's got a family and a whole bunch of family issues. They got some black guy who's from England who's got a whole bunch of issues. All these people with all these personal issues and family issues, and then they put them all together. There's only like 7 or 8 people in the ship, and then they all fight each other, and they all get sick, and they all have problems with at home. And oh my God, it is just awful. It's awful. It's awful. And then Hilary Swank's daughter's back in wherever she lives, Texas, and she's dating this boy, and he likes motorcycles. And you say to yourself, okay, what's going to happen next episode? The girl's going to get on the kid's motorcycle and going to fall and get hurt, and then she has to call her mother on her way to Mars. Guess what? That's what happened. What is a transgender? Do we need to get into all that? What do they call it? Transvestites versus transgenders. Transvestites are people that like to wear other people's opposite sex clothing, whereas I'm not going to get into all that. Go look it up go use the Google machine. I'm sure Wikipedia has a nice long section on it. Did you see that lady who did a video and let Elvis explain? He complained for 10 minutes that he wasn't used to being kept waiting, and she complained until she apologized, for God's sakes. I did see the one with Lori, what was it? Lonnie or something. There was some Portwood. I don't know. I watched part of that. Yes, well, Centerville's not far from Haymarket. I know. Doxinator has a thing about Haymarket, Virginia. It's a nice little town. Actually, if you watch any of those videos where they were going to build, remember they were going to build Disney's America? Disney wanted to build a theme park just outside of Washington, D.C., and it was in Haymarket. That's where it was going to be built. Well, we got a phone call already from Mr. Tazmod. Tazmod in Oregon. How are you doing, Tazzy Poo?
Well, we got fires around us, a lot of smoke. Our county fairgrounds is filled with people that have had to evacuate. The town of Detroit, which is east of Salem, is gone.
Wow. I did not know there was a Detroit, Oregon.
Ashland are gone.
Wow.
The town of Phoenix is totally gone. Yeah, it's pretty bad. We've lucked out. We haven't lost power. The smoke went all the way to the coast.
Yeah.
So there was no way to escape, but we're starting to get the marine air, and hopefully we'll get rain next week.
Wow. Well, I'm really pulling for you guys. Yeah, everybody, Northern California, all the coast of Oregon, all the way up into Washington State, right along the coast there. Yeah, you got that cold air that came blasting down over the mountains last week, and then all that wind pushed over to the east, to the west over the Pacific, and it's blowing all those fires, all that smoke over to the coast. Man, that's awful. That is really awful.
Yeah, the sad thing is they have proven that some of it is arson.
Yeah.
And some of it is the stupid campers.
The stupid campers.
Fires out.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah. And that's the problem with low humidity, you know? Yeah. You know, I mean, you know, in the East Coast, you know, you do have transformers that blow all the time and they make sparks, but usually it's not dry enough so that a fire starts, you know? Whereas when you're out there with like 10% humidity and it's real dry brush and everything, and some transformer blows and bang, it starts a forest fire. It's really scary.
Yeah, that was the other thing. We've had such a long period of dry weather, no rain.
And the other thing that happens here in the East Coast, you get a lot of lightning, but it's always during a thunderstorm and there's a lot of rain. So it does, you know, it doesn't start big. I mean, you might hit a house and cause a house fire, but it's not going to start a forest fire. Where you're out west, like 2 weeks ago, you were having those, at least San Francisco was having those big thunder boomers with no rain, but just huge bolts of lightning that just came down and started all these fires.
Yeah, we didn't, you know, we haven't had any storms in the Cascades. That's usually where we get the lightning and stuff. But
I got a question here. Is Oak Ridge, Oregon? I don't know where. Somebody wants to know, is Oak Ridge, Oregon okay?
Geez, I'm trying to think. I haven't heard it. Oak Ridge, Oregon is east of Eugene and Springfield.
Right.
Many years ago, they had some fires around there. Now, the Blue Ridge, the town of Vida and Blue Ridge up the McKenzie Highway, that's bad.
Yeah.
And
wow.
that is north of Oak Ridge.
Right.
But I haven't really heard anything about Oak Ridge itself. And then there's a fire near Portland.
Yeah, I heard that on the news last night. It's coming right up into the suburbs, right?
Yeah, Sandy, around Estacada and Sandy, that it combined itself.
Wow.
Fires that joined to one. Now, if we can get the winds to go to the east, then we'll have backfires.
Yeah,
in other words, we'll force the fire to burn on itself.
Wow.
So, anyway, it's sort of scary. And of course, all the stores, like the grocery stores, you have smoke in them too.
Wow. And I imagine deliveries are down and there's probably shortages and crap like that, and the highways are jammed. They were showing that on the news last night, that the roads are just stopped. People can't get anywhere, you know?
Yeah, and where we are, there's really no place to go.
Yeah. When? Where are you going to go? Right. They were showing those people that were camped out somewhere in California at that lake, and they had to rescue them by air. They couldn't get out. That's real scary. All right, Tasmod. Wow.
We've lost some life too. So
yes, I know that. Wow. What a kooky year, isn't it? 2020. I'll tell you.
Oh, geez, yes.
All right. Well, listen. I got to get back to the chat. You stay safe, okay?
Okay.
Keep me informed, okay? Call me anytime.
Will do.
Okay. Bye, Tazzy. All right, Tasmod giving us the latest from Portland, Oregon. I feel like David Muir here tonight. Anyway, Nomadic Fanatic is 6 feet. No, he isn't. He's not. No way. 6 inches, no. Brian Forrest just got out of the hospital. I have a video on my channel. I'll check you out, Brian. All right. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're out. The used bookstore is still here in Centerville, but we got plenty of great restaurants here, and I can't wait till it's safe to enjoy them again. Yeah. McKay's, that was the used bookshop. McKay's, they had one in Centerville, and then they closed it. I think it was in an old Crown Books location, and then there's still a McKay's in Manassas. But oh, there we go, Snarky Bear, the mud wrestling Carolines. We could have all the Carolines mud wrestle each other. The one we don't talk about, Carolyn's RV Life, and of course RV Rebel Girl, who's another Carolyn. Did you ever go to Louis' Bookstore in Baltimore? No, I've never done that. Bookstore in the front and a restaurant in the back. There was a place called, I just can't remember. DuPont Circle has one of those. Oh, God, I can't think of the name of it. Right on the circle there in Washington, D.C., it's a bookstore in the front and a restaurant cafe in the back. It's really nice. Support the prepper, Camo Dave Prepper Fund. I know apparently Kemper Van Kenny told me to go out and buy canned food and put it, he said, next time you go to Walmart, take $60 and just buy some canned food and stick it in your cupboard. Here's where Rockford, I want to challenge him. Yeah, Rockford. Hey, Rockford, are you there? How about... Why else would they call it a spaceship? Yeah, it has a lot of space in it, right? See, that's the thing, like Star Trek, especially Next Generation. That is a beautiful enterprise, right? Just, carpeting and looks like shopping malls and high ceilings and beautiful lighting and those crew quarters with the big windows and the stars. It is so nice. Hey, I was just going to say, I got to put my PayPal up, paypal.me/DCRTV. Yes, the McKay's bookstore is in Manassas. You know what? I think there's even one in Chattanooga, Tennessee. My nephew is a big fan of McKay's, and I noticed when he goes to visit his wife's parents in Atlanta, they take 81 all the way down into Tennessee, and they go through Chattanooga, and he says, I think there's a McKay's down there. So they're all over. Oh, more people had the V, huh? Wow. That's right. Doxinator used to live in Manassas. His mom used to be in Manassas. That's right. How to see Uranus in the night sky without a telescope. Ooh, that would be cool. We so very rarely have clear nights here, though. I was thinking we don't have a lot of light pollution. It's a little town. We're kind of out in the rural area. You just drive a few miles out of town and you're away from all the lights, but we never have a clear night. Okay. It's always cloudy or thunder boomers. It's amazing. I'll look up and go, oh, I can actually see the stars. But it's just, we just have so much. It has been such a wet summer. Dolly Parton and Loretta Lynn. Noreen. Have you watched the new Raised by Wolves? No, I don't watch. I really do not watch much television. I don't like television. I really don't. I don't. I'll probably watch some football this weekend, watch a couple games tomorrow. I do like to watch some of the news broadcasts. I do watch a little bit of like CNN and stuff, but I don't like any of the cable news networks. I do like to watch Jeopardy now and then, but Alex has been off a lot, so I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to replace Alex. He can't last forever. Alex Trebek, but it's amazing that he's still around. Wow, the weakness. People say that when they get the V, it just really knocks them and they get over it, but then the symptoms like weakness and fatigue last for a long time. Wow. I want to watch Morgan's God, Essential Filth. That's filthy, Essential Filth. Robert the Traveler, you're eating breakfast. Oh, nice to see you. RV Butterfly. That's right. Noreen Chimay and the Docks. That's going to be the new a new sitcom. Noreen Chimay and the Docks. Okay, let me get caught up here. Creeper reporting from the Smokies. Yeah, apparently the NFL is going forward. Yeah. We don't have a team. My team doesn't have a name, the Washington franchise. But I'm actually more of a Panthers fan now because I'm living in Panthers territory. Go Panthers! I got to go get one of those blue, that kind of, light. Our team wears light blue. Yes, go team, go. We wear light blue. The carpeted garage. Dave, would you consider covering trucker Josh vlogs on your channel? I'll write that down, okay? I would, some of the trucker channels I do like. And now that Sassenach is not doing much traveling anymore, yeah, Trucker Josh. I'll check it out. Trucker Josh. No super chats today. No SaturDAVE. Yeah. You know what? There we go. You just mentioned it. Speak of the devil. Thank you, Tanya. That's very nice of you, Tanya. Thank you so much. You have a Panthers hat for me. Okay. The Panthers. The Washington stinking beads. I don't know, man. I don't know why they just get to call them the Red Hawks or the Red Machine or the whatever, or call them the Senators. I mean, we had the baseball team years ago. Just call them the Washington Senators. The filibusters. I like that. The filibusters. The Washington filibusters. We're going to bust you. That wouldn't be a bad name for them. The Deadskins. Yeah, why not? Dawn of the Dead, Walking Dead, the Washington Here you go. The Washington Walking Dead. I like that. Why not? Hey, Terra Agent 88. What the hell is going on here? It's raining in Sheboygan. Maybe that'll pull down some of the pollutants. The skunks. The Virginia Redskins. What do they say that? Isn't that true? Why Virginia is one of the largest states that does not have a professional team of any sort. They don't. They have no professional baseball, professional basketball, professional hockey, or professional football in the state of Virginia. Now, the Redskins, their training camp and all that's in Virginia, but their team, they're licensed to Washington. In fact, they don't even play in Washington. Isn't that weird? The Washington Redskins, all their offices and training camps and all that are in Virginia, and their stadiums in Maryland. They don't even play in Washington. So why do they call them Washington? They have nothing to do with Washington. The Redcoats is a good one. Yeah. That's not a bad name. That's actually a very good name because it keeps the red in the Redcoats. I like that. I think that's a very good one, Doxinator. Why don't they get on the Chiefs? Or that's right, or the Cleveland Indians or the whatever. Why not them? I don't know. The Washington Redcoats. I like that. Yeah, something that starts with red. The Red Corpuscles. The Red Scare. I like that one too. The Red Scare. Look at big hammers and sickles, on their uniforms. The commies. The commies. The Washington commies. The Red Scare. Coach McCarthy. Red Wolves isn't bad, but again, it's like you don't really think. I guess you think of wolves. It's not really Washington. You don't really think there are wolves around. I like a team name to somehow reflect where it's from. The St. Louis Cardinals. I mean, they were great when they were the St. Louis Cardinals, but now they're the Phoenix Cardinals. I don't think of cardinals in the desert. I guess you have cardinal birds in the desert, but I'd like more of a deserty name. You know what I'm saying? Red Ponds. The Washington Two Faces, the Redheads. Yeah. But maybe I should get an air purifier. Virginia tried to get NHL, MLB, NBA, Norfolk, Virginia Beach over the last 30 years, but the cities can't get together. Wow. Well, you got all that in Northern Virginia because you're in the Washington market. You got all those teams, but they're not technically, the Capitals practice in Northern Virginia, and the Redskins are headquartered in Northern Virginia. All their offices and stuff are there, but they're not technically for the team. It's the Washington. The only NFL teams are 49ers and Raiders. What? Oh, the Red Feathers, the Utah Jazz. How about they go totally opposite and call them the Washington Pale Faces, the Cadavers. I like the Walking Dead. I like that. The Washington Walking Dead. They could dress up like politicians. You go to Capitol Hill and they're all just, I love, yes, time to adjourn. We must go on another vacation. Better red than dead. That's right. Would you rather be a communist or be dead? What is it? Live free or die. That's on what is that? New Hampshire license plates, live free or die. Washington's team could get some hair stuff like glued to their helmet so they can look like they just got out of their bedhead. The Washington bedheads. The Fedskins. I like that too. Fedskins is not bad. It kind of sounds like the Redskins, the Washington Fedskins. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. The Nomads, the RVers, the wascally Washington Redskins with a W, the Wetskins. They could be like a gay team, the Wetskins. The first gay-themed football team, the colonoscopies. The Walking Dead will end its run in 2022. Yeah, I've never watched that show. I really haven't. I mean, I'm aware of it, and I do flip by it sometimes. I've never been a fan of it. The Washington Hogs. Yeah, well, they do. The Hogs, right, The Losers. Did you know that they took Yosemite Sam's guns away in the new Warner Brothers cartoon? Wow, Michigander, man, I did not know that. Billionaire owners and millionaire players in tax-paid stadiums, not for me anymore. That's exactly the reason why the Redskins moved out of Washington. They were playing at RFK for many years, right there, down by the mall. And the city just said, we don't have them. We're broke. We're broke. We can't even afford a decent hospital. Why are we supposed to give the owner of the Redskins a huge tax break? Basically tons of money so they'll keep the team in Washington. I mean, that you're seeing that in a lot of places. The Mean Joe Green. Mean Joe Green, wasn't he with the Steelers? The Washington corruption, the Washington whatchamacallits. Yeah, they should have the Washington's Washington, the NFL franchise from Washington. Oh man. But now Danny Boy wants to move the team back to DC. He does. He would like to see them move back into Washington, but that means building a whole new stadium because the old that old RFK Stadium is an old, grunky, old 1960s. One of those stadiums that they had anybody, they could play anything there. It's one of those uni stadiums, where they can play baseball there. It's just big. They can just, but no, he wants they all have to have their professionally dedicated football stadiums, The scalp skins, the red ties. Oh my God. Oh, the red eyes, like your eyes are all bleary and red. Oh, well, whatever. What else is going on today? Anything else going on? We got Elvis Travels back. He's got some channel back up with a couple hundred subs on it. People call the cops on him. We got Eric Nomadic Fanatic still up in Washington State, trying to get out of Washington. He had his leveler thing go bad, and he paid a lot of money to have it fixed, but they can't fix it. So now he's going to have the parts shipped to Texas, and he's going down to Texas to Lollapalooza, which is next month. And then we've got Kevin, who's now traveling. He was kind of going west, and then he went north. I think he's now up in Colorado. I think he's going up to Idaho because he's got one of his friends up there. He just goes from friend to friend to friend, and they work on his vehicle, I don't know. BOYT, the screaming of the lambs. The topic is played out. I know. You're looking for a new RV today, Bounder Backroads. Okay. What are you looking for specifically? 48 days until Halloween. What costume do you plan to wear this year? I'm going to be Elvis. I'm going to be Elvis Travels. That's interesting. Now, there's another question for you. If they said you had to be a nomad for your Halloween costume, which nomad would you be? We're having a nomadic Halloween party here at the Camo Dave Ranch. Who are you going to come dressed as? Dave's a good one. If you're a guy, shave your head, camo little beard, white t-shirt, camo pants, big cloggy boots. That's a pretty easy look. I see quite a few guys. I was at Walmart the other day and I saw 3 guys dressed just like me. You know who is watching. We were talking about nomads whose content is just run out. And I definitely think Mike is there. Mike is at a point now where he just is plumb out of content. I feel sorry for him. I really do. I don't dislike Mike at all. I just feel sorry for him. I really do. I just feel like, man, you look miserable. Oh, you're going to get a bounder? Of course. What did Magnet. Oh, I thought you said maggot fishing. Fishing for maggots? Oh, magnet fishing. What's the difference between Marty McFly and a Bears fan? Eventually, Marty McFly stopped going back to 1985. That's funny. Carpeted garage. Hey, Sarah's here. Good morning, Sarah. How are you doing? How's everything in Albuquerque? Tow a broken down van can be anyone. Yeah. BOYT has become the boring of YouTube. Yeah. The BOYT's on fire. The BOYT. The BOYT is dead. No, the BOYT lives. I love it. We have these grown-ass men arguing whether the BOYT is alive or the BOYT is dead. Oh, he said the BOYT's alive, but it's dead. No, it's alive. It's dead, but there's still some life there. And who's in the BOYT? Are you in the BOYT? Is he in the BOYT? Who's the BOYT? How do you in the BOYT? Can you be in the BOYT if you have over 100,000 subs? Big debate. In the BOYT, not in the BOYT. That's right. We have 100 watching. That's right. Anyway, if you want to help support the channel, there's the little super chat. Again, my channel's free, but if you want to throw a few bucks, and we thank you to Brian and thank you to Tanya. I want to thank, there's a couple folks on PayPal I want to thank, but I have to pull those up. Oh, I want to thank Bubba yesterday for 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Bubba. Oh. And 75 degrees here in Morganton. Ooh, kind of chilly. Why did Kenny leave so suddenly? Yeah. 10:24. Ka-ching, 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 but it's free. It's like a grocery store, we're free, but, just pay what you want when you leave. You walk out, I bought a cartload of stuff. Here's $5. Camo Dave channel, a cartload of fun for just $5 a year. I don't know why Kenny left. Kevin, yeah. Why did Kevin leave so suddenly? He went and spent all that time building up that beautiful shack. He has a fan in it. He has a fridge. He has a washing machine. He has a hot tub. He has a bed. He's got a big screen TV. He's got cable. He's got a dish on the roof. He's got, water coming in. He's got a huge refrigerator. And then he gets it all built up and he shellacks it and he paints it and he puts up tiles and, it's 6 by 6. And then he leaves. I'm out of here. Dave had a huge windfall. That's right. My gambling money came in. We got the hotline 571-419-0463. Send Dave money now. I should start a 900 number. $5 a minute. Call Camo. That's the number. 1-900-call Camo. And it's only $5 a minute. 1-800-call Camo. Send me money today. People don't get my sense of humor. I don't know why. Most of this is just a sense of humor, funny stuff. And everybody, there are these people, I think they're just humor deprived. Oh, Ellen. Ellen in Idaho. Hello, Ellen. How are you? Thank you, Jessica. Jessica M. 222. Thank you. Yes, Ellen. How's it going?
Not too bad.
That's good. You are on the. Just to let you know that you are on the air. So don't say anything.
I know. I'm watching you.
Okay.
I'm watching you.
Okay.
It's cool. I know better than to talk out of turn.
That's right. That's right. We talk a lot, but yeah, reminding her, this is being recorded. So yeah. So how's everything
I'm
going?
on my best behavior. You said something on your broadcast this morning.
Yeah.
I had to help you point out about RVs not being meant to live in full time.
Yeah.
That's why they're called recreational.
Yeah,
vehicles.
that's what the R stands for, recreational vehicle. It's not a full tiny house. Right, exactly.
No, I mean, tiny houses are made to live in, but
Yeah.
RVs are not.
Exactly. They're not made for full-time living. They're not designed that way. They're not made to last that way. If they're not made for living in it full-time while you're driving around, banging it around. They're not made for that, and they will fall apart like what is happening to Eric. He's never-ending repairs. Yeah, exactly.
I just got in trouble. My family is working.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. You're making too much noise. Ellen's family works from home these days because they work for a bank. Some of them work for a bank, and they're out in the living room, and she can't talk too loud, or else they tell them.
I'm not allowed to talk at all.
Oh yeah.
I have to, because they're really not supposed to be where anybody can hear them.
Yeah, family. Yeah. You're talking to a telemarketer somewhere, and they can hear a dog barking in the background or a kid crying.
They're not telemarketing.
Or whatever. Yeah.
No, they don't telemarket. They work for Citibank.
Citibank.
And trust me, they're not telemarketing.
No, they're answering calls from customers, right?
Yeah, no, the clients don't like to talk to them. They're calling the people on their bill.
Doxinator says you should knit me a beard warmer.
Make you a beard warmer?
I don't need a beard. I'm fine. My beard is warm enough. Okay,
Yeah, you don't need a
plus I got all the hats. You knit me about 3 different hats, and I have the wonderful quilt. I got plenty of stuff. So yeah, I'm good.
Did you tell Doxinator what I said about his picture?
No, what did you say? I forget.
Come on now.
You said he was handsome?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, from the neck up, he's not too bad looking. No.
You're so bad.
He's okay. He's got he looks like Billy Joel. I'm telling you, go Google a picture of what Billy Joel looks like today. They look like brothers. They could be brothers. They have the nice little, well-groomed little goatee beard, bald head, very distinguished looking. Yeah.
He really is. He's a very attractive man, so don't let that go to your head, Doc.
Okay. All right. See?
Tell him not to let that go to his head.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go back to your show.
All right, Ellen. You have a wonderful day out there. And maybe Eric can swing through Idaho on his way back east sometime soon.
Oh, won't that be? I'm wondering why he has to get to Texas so fast.
I don't know. He said he's got parts being mailed there for the repair of the leveler, and then the Lollapalooza is going to be in October, but that's not till like the 3rd week. So he's still got some time. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to take his time and see what's in between.
Maybe he's got that balloon payment due or something on that motorhome.
Maybe you have to go to buy here. What is it called? Buy here, buy now, buy whatever they call it. Yeah.
Buy here, pay here.
Buy here, pay here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those, yeah. One of those places.
All right, Ellen. Thanks for calling.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. Ellen in Idaho. Thanks, Elkin. Oh, you need some knit. Okay, I'll tell her. Shimei, I will tell Ellen. Knitted mittens for Shimei. A beard cozy. The beard is the warmer. Yeah. Oh, is Rosie's here? Hey, Rosie, how are you doing? The voice of reason. She is the voice of reason at the bottom of YouTube. I'm enjoying her little rants about the Elvis situation and what's going on there, and how YouTube does the shadow kind of blocking stuff. She's very right. There are a lot of YouTubers that don't quite violate the rules, but they talk about a lot of crazy and so they kind of get shunted off to the side, and they can keep their channels running, but they don't get any promotional stuff. They're not highlighted and stuff like that. And it's interesting to see how that all works. Yes. And then of course, yes, when I was a kid, we had the antenna up And I used to watch Channel 45 in Baltimore. You could get it down in the DC area. Had a very strong signal, has a very strong signal. And we always watched Captain Chesapeake, and we watched the Ghost Host. Oh, Bill Lefevre, he did that. Remember Bill? You remember Bill Lefevre? He did the Money movie in the afternoons. He was a Bill. I remember the name. I like that name, Bill Lefevre, and he did the Money movie. He did call people up during the breaks. If you can mention the Channel 45 mystery name, or they'd have some name on there, Cary Grant, and you'd win $20 or something. They used to have that. Oh gosh. Oh, they used to have a news department. They still have a news department, Fox 45, but they had a funky little news department there with some anchors. I think Bill Lefevre was even one of their anchormen. But he did like the Money movie. Rosie is the voice of Calm. Dave, you're missing the scoop, brother. Over 50 YouTube channels coming together for a meetup in Quartzsite, full-timers. It's called the Q21 Family Reunion. Okay, whose channel is doing that? What channel is highlighting that? I'd like to report on that. The Q21 Family Reunion. Sarah Cox. Anyway. And then, of course, what other good Baltimore stuff? There's always 98 Rock. Remember Kirk and Mike, Kirk and Mark. Mark's name is really Mike. That was weird. Mike's name is really Mark. Mark's name was really Mike, but they called it, no, wait. Mark's name was really Mike, but they called him Kirk and Mark because they thought there were too many Mikes on the radio. It's weird. But they used to play, it's kind of like hard rock. 90 Rock, I think, has kind of toned it down a bit lately. Sarah, they used to have a lady named Sarah on in the morning. Sarah Fletcher, I think her name was. And she was on there for like 40 years. I think she's retired now. She had that voice. And now here's some AC/DC on 98 Rock. 98 Rock has a good signal. You could hear them way down into Baltimore. WIYY, right. 97.9. Yeah, I don't know where Rockford is tonight. Where are you, Rockford? You got to match some of these $9, $3, $2 donations. Yeah. Baltimore, what a town. What was it? Oh, of course, John Waters. You got to, and and Hammer. I have a Hammer Jacks bumper sticker. I actually have a Hammer Jacks bumper sticker in one of those boxes over there. Papa Drew's RV. Dave, that is all me, brother. I am the push behind the Quartzsite meetup. Papa Drew's RV. Okay. Papa Drew's RV. Yeah, Papa Drew, send me your phone number on camodave@gmx.com, okay? camodave@gmx.com, or give me a call on the hotline, 571-419-0463, and I'll give you a call back and we can chat about what's going on there. I'd like to talk to you. Yeah, what does it say? What do you say? I will be posting more info soon. Lighting Light RV. Okay, Living Light RV. Living Light RV has more on the Q4. Okay, good. I said that. I said, yeah, 98 Rock is a great signal. You can hear it. It's one of the more powerful stations in Baltimore. You can hear it all the way down into Virginia. Q21 across the border in Mexico. We're going to lock them out of the USA. What? Yeah, I got to dig it out. I have a whole bunch of bumper stickers. I'll dig out. One of these days, I'll do my bumper sticker. I have a whole pile of old kooky bumper stickers. And somebody sent me a Hammer Jacks one. Yeah. Remember, what was it? WKTK 105.7 out of Catonsville back in the 70s was a real cool kind of like progressive rocker. KTK 105.7. Yeah, it was a really neato station. I used to listen to them when I was in high school. Yeah, that was a cool station. WFBR 1300 Talker, a lot of cool stations. Remember when CAO 600 was a top 40 station? Oh yeah, a lot of Baltimore radio. BLM and Quartzsite have new rules for campers. Yeah, well, I even if Bob doesn't do the RTR this year, I think everyone's still going to go down there and do it. For the Quartzsite thing, as long as the BLM and the land is open, they're going to be down there. That's right. Ace does. Rosie has the first BOYT boarding house. Yeah, she should have people at BOYT book their back house there. She has that little cabana back there. You can book it for a month if you're in BOYT. We had D-Dub there for a while. We had Elvis there for a while. Come on by. Maybe Randy, the mobile traveler, could live in it for a while. She could help him fix up his rig. If not, I don't know if he'd make it there. I don't know. Where is he? Nebraska now? That's quite a haul to California. I don't think he's going to make it. How do you find unknown creators with a cell phone? I use my cell phone occasionally to watch things, but I'm usually on a computer most of the time. What are the new rules for campers? I don't know. Listen to HFS. Yeah. WHFS, right. Used to be on 99.1, which was that signal went into Baltimore and Washington. Don and Mike on JFK. I got in big feuds with them back in the day on my website, dcrtv.com. I still hear from Don. Mike is down in Florida. He does a podcast. And Don is retired, living somewhere in California. He doesn't like me to mention the name of the town because he thinks people are going to bother him, but he's still around. Don Geronimo. I want to visit the Rancho too, Shimei. Here's the deal, Shimei. Get your van, come on down to North Carolina, and then we'll get on Route 40 and we'll just head west. Route 40 goes, you come down 95 to 85, and then you get on the 40, come by swing by here, pick me up, and then we'll go all the way out Route 40 to California, and we'll go visit Rosie. We do not know where D-Dub is. I'm sure Rosie knows, but she hasn't said. And then answer Rosie's questions. Do you remember the theme? I think that's it. Yeah. Captain Chesapeake theme music. That's on YouTube. They have the opening up. They have Captain Chesapeake theme. Yeah, I'm sure it's on here. Let's see. The Museum of Classic Television. I don't know if you could hear it.
TV Baltimore, Television 45.
It's now Fox 45. Sinclair,
A shipwrecked sailor found himself in a plight.
I don't know if you can hear that.
He was really a sight. He swam and swam till he thought he died, when a wondrous sight appeared to his eye. A derelict boat that saved his life and put an end to his watery strife.
Okay, I don't know if it's copywritten. It probably isn't, but that is it. I'll play little segments of you. And then listen to you. A little more. Sounds like it's played on an accordion. That's it. That's it. Channel 45 in Baltimore. They're owned by Sinclair now. Actually, that's where Sinclair. They are a huge television company that is probably further to the right than Fox is. And they like to do that. They like to buy up half the stations in a market. Sinclair they'll buy like 3 stations in a market, and then they have what are called shell companies that run the stations, but they're all basically run by the same company, and then they dominate the markets. And then they tell their station managers to run certain programs that are very far to the right. And they're weird. They bought Channel 7 WJLA in Washington. They own 3 TV stations in Baltimore. They own a station near here. They own one in Asheville, WLOS Channel 13. They're a big company. They own a lot of stations. You probably watch a Sinclair station all the time in your market. Oh, but anyway, Baltimore, David Smith, that's his name. Guy runs it. The theme song is some kind of roller skating. Yeah, it's that organy. Yeah, and then they would run a chroma key. The guy was actually, Mr. What was his name? Who was Captain Chesapeake? I know his name and I can't think of it. What was Captain Chesapeake's real name? The actor. Oh, George Lewis. George Lewis was, they would have him sitting there dressed up in a captain's outfit, and then he would have a chroma key behind him, a blue screen or green screen, and then he would have just a tape of the bay on a boat, and it would loop, and you could see it wobbling, and it's kind of funny. Play the accordion. Yeah, there you go. And I'll drive and you can play the Captain Chesapeake theme song as we head west on Route 40 to Rosie's place. Good morning, City Slicker Outdoors. Oh, you play the fiddle. That's right, Betty. You didn't. Isn't that the reason you were coming down to North Carolina last year? Because there was like a fiddlers convention and they didn't have it this year. That's right, because of the pandemonium emic. News is cookie cutter. They have to assembly line it. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. What is the cell phone number, brother? Oh, 571-419-0463. In fact, you can call me right now if you want, or call me later, and I will chat with you. 419. Anybody can call me on that number anytime, and I won't always answer it. Yeah, there it is. But I will, leave a message, leave a text, and I'll call you back. I, go out hiking several times a day, sometimes around noon after lunch, sometimes late afternoon. Depends on the day. Yeah, I'll go through. Well, I used to be a big shortwave radio listener when I was a kid. Yeah, sure. All that stuff. Oh, yeah. Cuba. Radio Havana. Yeah, I love the BBC. I listen to BBC. A lot of the NPR stations around run BBC overnight. I listen to World Service. That's really good. I like it a lot. You can listen to Radio 4 out of England, BBC Radio 4 on streaming anytime. It's a wonderful channel. It's kind of like their version of NPR. Drive your van, pay for gas, meals, rooms, vodka, and Dave. I'll buy the vodka. I'll pay for the vodka. I do remember Wonderama. Yes, Doris. Yes. Who was that guy what was his name? When we were real little kids, we lived in Willingboro, New Jersey, which is to the northeast of Philly. And my dad put an antenna on the roof and we could get all the New York stations. We were about 60 miles from New York. And Channel 5, Wonderama. What was his name? Again, my brain doesn't work anymore. The Wonderama. We used to watch Wonderama. Soupy Sales was on Channel 11. Wonderama was on Channel 5. What was his name? I will find it out. Bob McAllister. That's right. Oh, yeah. That's right. Bob McAllister. It says, port your local street corner alcoholic. Well, the A-banger. I don't know. Yeah. I used to watch, we went to watch New York stations. 5, 9, and 11 were the big indies out of New York. Yeah. Now I got that damn Captain Chesapeake song in my head. I'm going to have it in my head all day. And then in DC on Channel 20, we had WDCA. We had Captain 20. And he was also Count Gordyval for the Saturday Night Horror movie. There were several people that played Captain 20, though, but the Dick Dizell was the main one. I still keep in contact with him. He still runs CountGore.com. If you go look for that, he's down in Florida. I was on one of his shows once, one of the web shows. I put the video up somewhere. It's on my Dave Hughes channel, if you can find it. Oh, there's RV Davey. I saw you on Elvis's chat the other day, huh? How are you doing, RV? I hear you're having difficulty walking. Is that That's right. And the camp goer one, Linda, shouts out to you. She's telling me some stories about you. Hey, Beverly Steer, nice to see you here. You were on that as a kid, really? Wonderama, wow. Remember the Joe Franklin show on Channel 9 in New York? That was always funny. I love. Who doesn't love Florida? You're in Ypsilanti, Michigan when you watch Soupy Sales. Yeah, Soupy Sales, I think the show was based out of New York, wasn't it? Channel 11 there, WPIX. My cousin has a big ham radio station. Ooh. Every night I tell Alexa to play yacht rock for 1 hour or fusion or classic rock or top 40, whatever. Next day I don't have the same song stuck in my head. Yeah. Don't play the same song over and over again. Oh, man. Lots of stories about you, RV Davey. Yes. They're talking about RV Davey. Oh, yes. They do. Anyway. Bob McAllister passed away at 63. Holy cow. That was fairly young. When did he go? When did he die? 98. Bob McAllister has been gone since 98. He had lung cancer. That's really sad. That was Wonderama. Wow. Mr. Green Jeans. That's right. I used to be Captain Crunch, Captain Kangaroo. You want a pair of gerbils. Oh, my goodness. Morgus Nola. No, I didn't. Morgus. I never heard of Morgus. I did not hear of Morgus. The Bowman, that channel was a TV station in, I think, Richmond that had the Bowman Body. He was the talk show. He was a big galoot guy. The Bowman Body. Remember the Bowman Body. I remember the Bowman Body. The Ghost Host and all those. There's a real good documentary. It might be on Netflix. I forget what it's called, but it goes through all those kiddie show horror hosts. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Bob McAllister guy. The smoking caught up with him. It is a Yorkshire tea straight from Petersburg, Richmond, Virginia. Thanks to Count Yorga. I know, Ziggy. It's pretty weird today, isn't it? Good morning, protected profile. Oh, wow. That's right. It's a Zepp production. Z-E, a fine Zepp production. Zepp. And go to your local Lowe's or Home Depot for the fine products of Zepp. Cleaning products, industrial cleaning products. Degreasers and delousers and all that cool stuff. You can buy the Zepp. So big company. We do cleaning products, and then we do real low budget videos on YouTube. So it's a diversified company. Jack LaLanne. We should do a couple bong hits. Where's the bong? Yeah, I was in college. I was in my freshman year in college. Yeah, it was bong hit city. Oh, let's do some bong hits. Chuck McCann, Sandy Fox. Wow. I grew up in the Philadelphia area, and we had Sally Starr. Sally Starr was Channel 6. She was the kiddie show host there for many years. She was a cowgirl. She would do the afternoon cartoon roundup. Gene London was on, I think, Channel 10 in the morning. He had a kiddie show before Captain Kangaroo, and then there was Pixan. I think there's been some documentaries on Pixan. I've seen a few of those. I was given a job at KFXY in Morgan City, Louisiana. I was too young to have that job. I cussed on the air and got fired. KFXY, K Foxy. Ooh, Officer Joe Bolton. He won't shoot you in the back. I don't know, man. Ziggy getting weirder. I just love Morgan City. There we go. Morgan. We ought to have a Morgan meetup in Morgan City. There you go. Unstoppable Morganton, North Carolina. That's what I was going to start calling this place. Don't forget, if you have to send Dave some money, 104 North Green Street, number 116, Unstoppable Morganton, North Carolina, 28655. Pizza today? No, I'm skipping the pizza today. I got a burrito. Don't go to 31 Flavors ice cream if you are stoned. They actually paid me 97.6 FM. Gone now. Wow. I don't know. What was her name? Oh, I'm trying to think of the lady's name. Maria. There used to be a DJ in Washington. 107.3 used to be a rock station. It was WMAL-FM, then became WRQX. God, what was her name? There was some lady Fox. Her name was Fox, like Maria Fox or Jessica Fox or something. She was the nighttime DJ on WRQX. And I remember call in now if you want to rent a shirt. And I got a shirt. I got a Maria Fox shirt. Hey, Shamay. Aw. Thank you, Shamay. Shamay is so generous. Yeah, we need to get that van and we need to go head west to see Rosie. Heading west to see Rosie. Thank you, Shamay. I'm a Fox. Yeah, her name was something Fox. I can't remember. Maria Fox or Cindy Fox or something. She had a good voice. And now hear the cars and moving in stereo on 107.3 RQX. Feed the vodka habit. That's right. My channel, you got to pay to be a wrench. Rosie pays her wrenches. My wrenches pay me. I'm going to send, I am going to put together, I got to do it, a really nice gift box there for Shamay. I'm going to put some interesting things in it and send it off to New Jersey. New Jersey. You saw Casey Roman in MCLA. What is MCLA? MCLA. UCLA I've heard of. Hello again. Allison Steele, the Nightbird, WNEW 102.7. Yeah, 102.7 was a great station back when they were rock. That was a great rock station, yeah. That's the thing about New York City now. They really, other than Q104, they really don't have a rock station, do they? They have a classic rocker, but there's no like really cool. I guess 92.3 is kind of rocky now, but they really need a good rock station, you know? Remember WRXP for a little while, 101.9? They had a really good format. Then I think they're sports talk now. Brian. Again, Brian 2 today. Thank you. Shamay, I'll match that, but on the phone, I'll be a penny short. Oh, dear. Oh, Morgan City, Louisiana, MCLA. Okay, I get it. Like NOLA. Yeah, okay. But I'm with class. But with class. If you're looking for class, you don't need to be in Morgan City. WBAB Long Island. I think it was 102.3, wasn't it? And there's WDHA on North Jersey, 105.5. That was a good station, but it was kind of a hard rocker. There were some really good rock stations in the New York area over the years. Yeah, that's true, Sarah. A lot of cities, it's kind of the radio's really gotten stinko. We do have a good station here, though. WXRC 95.7, Hickory, Charlotte. They play some really good deep cuts of classic rock. It's kind of it's a funky little station, but you will hear some really cool classic rock on there. You know, not just the same 50 songs over and over again. Apple has the rights to all the real music. That's right. One company now owns all the music. That's right. I don't know. Let's see what they're playing. I don't know. We'll see. See if I can get them on the radio here. My doctor said I need to get a good radio, so I picked up one of these Panasonics online the other day. Actually, it's not a bad little radio, but I have trouble getting stuff inside the dwelling.
I'm looking with her arrangement. Yeah, it features all kinds of big names. Wallace Roney, as you'd expect. Wallace Roney, Benny Powell.
This is WNCW 88.7. They're a local station. They play a lot of indie rock and folk, mountain music.
Randy Weston. And in front of that, Thelonious Monk, Classic Straight No Chaser.
Classic Straight No Chaser.
We're ready to head out of here.
Oh.
Headline's coming up in about 4 minutes. I'm going across the mountain today. Joe Green in first. I'm not sure the second half yet, maybe. Among other things, lots of Bill Monroe's music.
Bill Monroe.
Bluegrass.
Bluegrass, yeah. I like I'm getting, as I get older, I like bluegrass more and more. Do you want the ultimate clickbait term, stimulus checks update? I should do that. I'll put that in my video this afternoon, my 4th video. WSHE, she. Yeah, good station.
Well, thanks for listening. And as always, thoughts on the show or comments, feel free to send me an email.
Let's see if we can get 95.7 on this. A guiding hand. Yeah, good. What a lover, you wore me out. Oh, Maggie. That's what they're playing. Classic Rod Stewart on the Ride. It's called The Ride. I love blue. Yeah, we used to have we had a bluegrass station in Washington for many years. Bluegrass Country. Go to bluegrasscountry.org. That's Washington's bluegrass station. They used to be on the air. I think they're still on the air. You have to have one of those funny HD radios to hear them, though. Anyway, Abby the Spoon Lady. 88.7 is a non-commercial station. They actually run NPR stuff in the mornings, but then from 9 o'clock for the rest of the day, they have all these cool music shows. WNCW, Google them. Really nice schedule. Like 10 o'clock at night, they're playing progressive rock. And it has a great signal. They're not on Mount Mitchell, which is the tallest mountain on the East Coast. They're on the mountain next to it, but they have a killer signal. They cover all Asheville, all the way down to Charlotte. It's a beautiful station, but it's really cool. They're in a place called Spindale, which is about half an hour from here. I need to go down and visit their studio sometime and see if I can get a sticker from them, because I would like a couple stickers for little Adam. Fit in an ashtray. Should we call California, Oregon? Oh my goodness. I don't know. They said New York City has so many people moving out that there are thousands and thousands of rentals open, prices going down. Yeah, and the price of housing in the suburbs is going up because everyone's moving out to the cities. They say that's happening in a lot of places. People are leaving the cities. All right, well, we'll see about that. Anyway, this show has been brought to you by Tropical Pepper Company's Ghost Pepper. Look. Call 911. You really, I did that. The Firehouse subs in Atlanta, they mismarked their hot sauces. Okay. Then one sauce had a 4 on it, which is a fairly moderately mild sauce. And I poured it all over my stupid sub and took one bite and my mouth just blew up. And I don't know what, somebody's joke was to put like a 4 on something that should have had a 24 on it. Hee-haw. Yeah, hee-haw. Buck Owens, huh? Top 5 real estate markets are metro areas. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Come out to Morganton. It's beautiful out here. There are a lot of cool fixer-upper houses around, by the way. There are some really gems out there that are abandoned. I go on my walks, and there's some places that, with a little effort, could be really pretty, How much super chat money for you to chug the whole bottle? It would kill me. It says that if you're over 60, if you drink this bottle, you could die. It's what it says on the back. WRNW. Isn't that where Broadcliff Manor? Is that where Howard Stern worked? I think he worked up there, and he worked at WCCC in Hartford. I think he worked at RNW back when he first started his career, when he was spinning records. I remember seeing that in his movie there. That's right. He worked at 4W in Detroit, WWWW. Then he went to DC 101. That's where he got famous. Howard Stern at DC 101, WWDC in Washington, which is still more or less a rock station. Where's Meemaw? Yeah, where is Meemaw? Count Yorga. I got hair on my chest. Look at that. Okay? I don't need any more. I got too much hair. I got hair on my back. I don't need more hair. That's right. It's 11:01. Noreen has a long list of other channels she has to moderate for today. Oh, and then I got it 1 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock, and then I got to be over here at 3:30, and then back to Dave at 7. She's a busy lady today. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. Thank you to Brian twice. Brian Rutherford. Thank you, Tanya, Jessica M, and Shimei. As always, thank you so much. I will see you all at 7 o'clock tonight for a little happy hour, and then we'll go watch. You'll either watch TCM or we'll go watch that stupid Lemur movie on Svengoolie. So thanks to my mods, Shimei, Noreen, and of course the Doxy. Doxy, are you still awake? Is Doxy still awake? I have to spritz him with something. Oh, I fell asleep. Doxy does that. He just disappears. I think he's taking a nap. Dave's a flasher. I mean, people are like, Paunchy Dave, come on. Jeez. Dave, you're getting fat. Bounder Backroads. Okay, good luck on your new Bounder Backroads. Later, dude. I'm very low. Yeah, we're all lonely, okay? They should call this Lonely Tube. And why call it YouTube? It's Lonely Tube. It's where all the 55 million lonely Americans and Canadians come every day to just hang out with each other, okay? Let's be honest. It's Lonely Tube, you know? I know! Not bad for a 60-year-old either, right? Jeez. Do you see what I see? I'll be like Mike. I'll dance. You know, I'll do a dance for $100 donation. But look, is that? Come on. For a guy, you know, I know I'm sucking it in. I know it, but still, for a guy who's 62, you know, hey, I don't think that's too bad. Camo Cheney Jr., the Wolf Man. Roy Clark was incredible. Roy was very talented, wasn't he? Yes, he was. The chat screams, I'm lonely. I should just get lonely. Just get a big shirt. It just says lonely on it. I'm lonely. Not me. Remember Iggy Pop, Bang Bang. If you're Google Iggy Pop and his song Bang Bang with great video, you got to watch Iggy Pop Bang Bang. He's standing there with a bunch of women that are just standing there, and there's and he's singing and dancing around these women who are just standing there. And then halfway through the video, they open up the ceiling, and all these ping pong balls drop all over him. And one of the lines in the video is "Lonely, not me." And he's dancing around, and the women are just stiffly standing there, and ping pong balls are falling from the ceiling. That's the video. And you watch that video, and you just go, what the F? Iggy Pop, bang, bang. Bang, bang. I got mine. Okay, we're done. Noreen's got to get on to something else. Hey, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. See you at 7 p.m. Eastern. And thank you very much to Brian, Tanya, Jessica, Shimei. You all rock. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Blog under.